Hello everyone, it's me, the Cannabis Reviewer. I'm here today on my GROWSS website because I'm adding a moisture sensor to my system. I'm actually swapping out the density sensor for the moisture sensor because I don't have enough analog inputs to accommodate both. Not on this hat. Everything's limited with the Raspberry Pi in terms of having enough inputs, especially if you want to go crazy. But that's the nature of the beast for all single board computers. So anyway, I'm going to add that, remove the I actually have already done so, and I'll show you that, the cables and then the sensors real quick. And then after that, I'll show you, I'm not going to show you the code because I think it's pretty simple. I took the code that I had for the BME280 that you guys seen, and I literally just basically added more variables in the config.py and copy pasted the moisture, when I needed to get the moistures and set the highs and lows and then send it to the Blynk. That's all it's doing right now. One thing I may add at some point is, but I'm going to have to rework it quite a bit differently, so I haven't done it yet, is maybe add another relay into the system for the humidifier, for the irrigation system, and then try to automate that using the moisture sensors. That's kind of a pie in sky, and so it's one of those things where you still want to be, you kind of get scared and you still want to be around when it does it. So I don't know how useful it is, but it's something I've been thinking about doing. But that means I got to rearrange all of the ports and inputs, and it's a much bigger project than just adding a couple of sensors to existing code. The code's set up so I can just move the numbers around for the ports, but it's the physical moving everything around in the box, and I've got a lot of it already designed. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. And of course, writing the code's mostly done, but I'd need to add additional code to manage the control functions of the motor and humidity sensors and that kind of thing. So I'll show you the sensors, what I've done. I'm not going to show you my plants. Actually, I don't even know if I'm really going to show you my sensors because you know what the moisture sensor looks like. You've seen it before. I'll just show you the cables in the box. If you do want to see my plants, go check out my other website, the Cannabis Reviewer, named after me. And I have a grow log going, journal, on these two grows, so you can follow along if you'd like. This here's the analog. This had the density sensor in it. And this was the I2C, the second one there, that has the BME280 temperature, humidity, and pressure sensor. I swapped the cable. I took this cable off that was originally on that BME280, and I moved it over to here because it's a longer cable, and it allows that moisture sensor to reach further and put it wherever I want. I took the other cable I had that was shorter, plugged it into here, and it's still plenty long enough for the BME280. Plus, with I2C, that's going to work a little better. I am worried about voltage drop because it's an analog voltage, so it's reading the voltage, and if it drops too low, it's going to give me errors. So if that's the case, I can shorten the cable a little bit if I need to. Won't know until I actually get the code turned on and running, or get the Raspberry Pi turned on and the code running. And that's next. So when I come back, I'll show you the Blynk app and show you that it's working. And if there's something serious in the code that I have to do, I may show you some of that, but usually it's just stupid shit. There are no syntax errors, but forget to fucking change one of the moistures to a moisture 2 or some stupid shit like that. It's usually simple or catastrophic. Hopefully it's not that. Anyway, I'm going to be back, and I'll show you the Blynk app and everything set up. This is a Cannabis Reviewer. Hello everyone, it's me, the Cannabis Reviewer. I'm back. I'm going to show you my Blynk app that's working with the moisture sensor, and I wanted to show you how I move the widgets around to make them look the way I want. I've already moved some of the items around. You've already seen all of this here. This is what you've seen before. What's new though is I started adding this stuff right here, and I'm going to add some more stuff from the bottom and show you how it's done, how you move stuff around. So if you touch the screen, it's going to pull up your widget thing, and that's where all your widgets are, where you put it down. Widget, I don't know, widget folder, widget drawer, whatever the fuck it is. Hold down on the thing you want to move though, like the high moisture. Move it up. Be careful, don't put it on either side, because you'll fuck things up, make a copy and shit, and drop it where you want it. Touch the screen again. If you touch the screen twice, it's going to open up that damn drawer. It's a bit flaky when it comes to some of this shit, but you know what? It's free. See what I mean? It's a bit touchy. Once you get it there, though, you don't change it usually too much, I would say. Really. I want to grab this, bring it up, maybe place it right in the middle. So you see what's going on. I'll finish this up, get it back to where I want it, and then I'll come back and show you it working. This is the Cannabis Reviewer. The Cannabis Reviewer back here. Now I'm going to show you it working. I've moved everything around. Did it more than once because I move stuff around like, I need this information up here. I use that more often. For example, if we look at, I've moved the soils up here. I added when the atomizer is going to kick on, and I've moved the pressure up here, even though I don't use it that much. I went ahead and moved them up. Remove the LED for the smoke. Don't have it, don't need it. All of this here's the same. This is and this is. All that's the same. All that's the same. It's the same. So we'll scroll down and get to the soil moisture. Right now, there's zeros because 0 and 0 because they're actually not in wet dirt. I don't want to overwater these plants. I just now got them to looking really good, and my first thinking is, oh, I want to overwater them. Or I want to water them. I'm not. I'm going to take my time, let it sit for at least a day, and see. Once they start to wilt a little bit, I'll hit it hard. But you can see the high-low and everything's all set up, and that's the way it should look. And then my graphs are starting to fill back up now with data. This is the new code. It's running really well. I'm real happy about it. And I also posted up to SourceForge this new code. So if you want to go look at it, it's up there now. Hope you enjoy it. It's not real Pythonic, but it gets the point across and it works. So I'm happy with that. Anyway, I hope you like my video. If you do, please subscribe, click the bell, like, and post a comment down below. Really appreciate it. Also, go to my other website, the Cannabis Reviewer website. It's actually Cannabis Reviewer, I believe. It's a YouTube website. I have links in my About section, and I'll post one below in the comment section, so you can go check it out. It's a video grow journal or grow vlog that I'm making for the 2020 spring grow season. I'm using these sensors in the GROWSS system to be the environmental controller for the GROWbox for these two plants that I'm growing. One's Tangerine Dreams, and the other one is Concrete Shoes. So if you want to follow along every week with what I do, go to my Cannabis Reviewer webpage and check it out. Anyway, this is the Cannabis Reviewer. Happy smoking.